Spacey Sims, and we are back with more sweet views, and we are starting a whole new game because we are starting Udabe's route today. Yay! I'm actually excited about this because he's so fucking weird. And then he was the trader and everything, so I'm really curious of how his route goes. And we're gonna obviously skip through all of the stuff that we've read and just do our options and everything like that. So we might be skipping a lot of stuff. Starting off here because I think we've done almost all the options. So, yep. I'm gonna guess, just based on the 3 times we've done this before, with that guy, that we choose the other option when we're going down his route. But then it's weird because then there is this other guy that shows up, and he was never there. He was there when we went down Mitorashi's route, but he wasn't there in Mayoshi's route. It's so weird. I don't know. I feel like things keep getting added, and I'm like, was that there the whole time? But anyway, so, yeah. I'm just curious about him because, like, he's so fucking weird, and then he's the trader, and we get to do different things. And I do realize, though, that, like, at the end, in Mitorashi's route, I was like, I'm like, yeah, we finally get to do the other things! And we didn't actually do the other things, and I'm like, God damn it. We didn't, I was so excited thinking we get to do, like, the 5th and 6th, and that we actually get to do those things, and, like, maybe we'll do them with other people, but we're probably not going to do them with Udabe, because he's going to be the trader, and we're going to chase him down, and that's going to be, like, a whole weird off-tangent thing like we kind of did with Toa, so it's like, when do we get to do those, man? Actually, well, I mean, so I just hope it's not like it was in Toa and Mayoshi's route, right? Because in those ones, we were, like, sick. So, like, it went a different way, but we still left that game. And then when we were in Mitorashi's route, we didn't even go. We stayed with him. So it's kind of like, whoa, so when we go down Shido's route or Shirabe's route, are they going to tell us that, oh, they take us off the thing? You know what I mean? That's going to drive me crazy. I want to fucking do these. I want to do these. I want to do the puzzles. God damn it. Why won't you let me do them? So I'm wondering. Because, like, what else could... I mean, they could do a whole bunch of different things, I'm sure. But, like, we already had the... Oh, we... You know... Toa's the traitor. Oh, he's going to try to betray everyone and whatnot. And in that... And then he went on and they did the 5th game. I think it was the 5th one. Whatever one... In the Bizarre Planet thing. When they were doing that. That one didn't seem as much fun. It's like, guess the price! Oh my god, we're on The Price is Right. Where the fuck is Bob Barker? Don't forget to spay and neuter your pets. So, I mean, but I kind of want to do the other ones. I want to know what kind of weird shit's going on in the Country Bear Jamboree thing over there. Like, the hell? So, I don't know. So, we are going to, do what we did the first time. No, second time. Last time. The last time. I'm like, the first time, the second time. No, the last one. This was totally wrong. And we're using our other guide this time. The one that lets us get mad at everybody all the time. Because that's fucking great. Yeah, and that one we got the love points with Shirabe, but interesting. And like the other guide, I think, would have told us to do the opposite, so we didn't get the love points, but it's like, this one's like, don't be a dumbass, you know the right answer. You're right, I do know the right answer. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, we figured that out! I'm so smart! I have a guide, and also we've done it 4 times already. 12 times already? How many times have we done this? I don't even know. But, so those are going to be a lot of skipping in this one. This is the first part is always a lot of skipping, but, I got nothing else to say. Like, Sorry, I'm just looking at the guy, just trying to make sure I stay where we are. And I'm going to make this larger. I can't make it larger because I can't quite... great, I can't quite balance right to get it larger. We are going to... Wakasa might know something. There we go. I want it bigger so that I can... Oh, whoops. Skip! Skip! Like, you believe in me? Yeah, but, like, don't get it twisted, buddy. Woo! I almost fell off my bouncy ball. I, like, pushed back too far, and I was like, shit, almost lost my balance. That's always fun. Oh my god, okay, hold on. We are supposed to let Miyoshi try. I almost fucking died yesterday, can I just tell you? Like, got my groceries, and I'm one of those people that's like, I can carry my backpack, and my bag that has my shoes in it, and my purse, which has my lunch bag in it, and a package, and a thing of toilet paper. It was only like a 12-pack toilet paper, and 4 bags of groceries all at once. I can fucking do this. I don't want to have to come back down. In the time it took me to try to figure out how to carry everything and get everything, I could have walked upstairs with most stuff, come back down for like a couple of things. Of course we're supposed to take his hand, because we're trying to romance the pants off of him. Or is he wearing a kimono or something? Is he wearing like a dress? Like, what's he wearing? Like, I don't know. I just see him in some kind of a robe. You know what I mean? He's a fortune teller. Shouldn't he be wearing like fancy robe or some shit? If they could all be wearing like hot pink mini skirts, for all we know, is all I'm saying. Because when have you ever seen their full body? You haven't. You haven't. It's like people on the news. I could be sitting there at a desk wearing a nice suit and Bermuda shorts underneath it. I don't know what they're wearing. Just saying. I am now picturing Shido in a pink mini skirt, and I don't know how I feel about that. I think I like it, but anyway. So we are obviously supposed to do this because we're trying to romance Urabe. Anyway, I decided to investigate the statue with Shido and Urabe. Well, there's no question this is the Demon King. Right. That means we'll need to find the Holy Seal in order to defeat it. A Holy Seal? I wonder if perhaps it's carved into the statue itself somewhere. See? Like, doesn't he look like he's wearing, like, a rope? So, like, I'm just saying. Kimono-esque thing. Yukata, something like that. Whatever. I don't know. But I'm just saying. So, not pants. That's all I'm saying. He doesn't seem like the pants type. But anyway. Let's make sure we search every part of it then. Not saying Shido can't be wearing a nice pencil skirt with that suit. We spent a long time going over the statue, but made sure not to actually touch it. It's a Japanese demon, but it has a suit of armor and a sword. Yes, it looks rather like a Western knight. Except for that head. Ugh, this thing is an insult to knights. Even if it is a game, making the villain a knight is... An insult? Yes. He's so passionate. What was all that about? Does he... really like knights or something? He just thinks of himself as a white knight. I'm okay with that. I love him. I was still thinking about what Shido had said when I noticed something strange on the statue's stomach. There's something... Is this a seal? No, wait. It's a hole. What? Where? Right here. It was diamond shaped and almost hidden by the belt. Ah, there's a similar hole in the back. Like... he was stabbed with something. I wasn't sure what the hole was supposed to be, but it seemed like a thin enough object could probably be inserted into it. Do you remember the statue of the Niue? The statue and the base there were made of the same material, but here they're different. I hadn't noticed, but yes, it seems you're right. That can't be a coincidence. It must mean something. We decided that was enough investigating and called the others over. I am so fucking excited. I am so fucking excited. It only took a few minutes to go over everything we'd learned. Wait for it. Shirabe had found a mark on the floor that looked like 3 leaves of wild ginger. He suspected this was the Holy Seal. On top of that, the ginger crest appeared to be some sort of button, although they hadn't tried to press it. Mirashi reported that they discovered the sliding doors were mostly just painted on, although there were a few real ones. Each wall had 1 real door, so if we didn't count the entrance, that left 3 possible exits. This guy tells us to get mad at Shido, and I am so fucking down for that shit. I can't wait! We've always restrained ourselves, and this guy's like, "Now get pissed." Yeah! I wanted to do it at some point. Maybe Urabe likes it when we yell at everybody. He's like, "Oh, I love it when you yell." What were you thinking? You're getting love points with everybody up in this one. I don't know, man. I'm gonna guess that you could get love points with everybody, and it's about who you spend your break time with. That it doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think any of these. I mean, it's not to say that they don't matter, but it's the fact that it doesn't matter. Like, if I'm getting love points with everybody, right? Different. Sure. I'm getting love points with everybody, so it helps. It's not gonna hurt, but you know what I mean? As long as we get all of the possible love points with Urabe, we're fine. But now, as long as we spend our break time with him in the first couple stages, we're good, so. But I think if you were getting the love points with everybody, and then you went to a different person each break, then who knows? Anyway. What is he thinking? This probably isn't the time to start a fight, but he's being an idiot. I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited. What's wrong with you? That's the best. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, maybe I didn't really think too hard about whether or not I should touch that thing. But my being a woman doesn't have anything to do with it. What the heck were you thinking? You're absolutely right. I shouldn't have said that. Well, I did stick my hand out when I shouldn't have, and I apologize for that. But don't do that again, okay? He really did love it. He's like, I love it when you yell at me. I love getting mad. I really hope we're just supposed to get mad all the time. On the last one, I don't even know. I just want to get mad at everyone and everything and just see what the fuck happens, but I should have been more careful, but if I hadn't called Shido out on his malarkey, I would have felt pretty steamed. If I hadn't called him out on his malarkey. And he liked it. He liked it. Yeah, so, like, I love this so much better. I mean, obviously getting mad at the pig, I don't feel bad about that, but so clearly you guys were right. Like, no, get mad at the guys. They like it. And this guide says that, and I kind of enjoy getting mad. And so, like, the first thing... we've already gotten mad at the pig before. But, like, so the first thing that we read that What's wrong with you? We don't need to read the rest, but I just like saying that. That is my favorite. And like I said, it just reminds me of iCarly, which was just... It's, like, just ingrained in me that that's, like, the best thing ever, so. Yeah, but, like, obviously the first thing I saw was, like, with hints, it wasn't telling you. But it was like, oh, just... obviously we're going here because we want to go with Urabe. But, it was, like, recommended that you don't yell at... You try to keep calm restrain yourself with your teammates and whatever. And it was like, that sounds like... I mean, it sounds like legit advice, Like, I don't want to yell at my friends and make them hate me. But when you yell at them, they're like, oh, I love it. Like, they are masochists, I guess. But, oh, yeah, I was, like, looking, like, what are we supposed to do? We were supposed to get Japanese with Urabe. That was a given. I don't know why I needed to look down for that. Yeah, I think I feel like Japanese today. I headed off after Urabe. Oh, you're going to be having Japanese as well? Yeah, I thought I could use something healthy. And then Japanese food is the clear choice. So what will you be having? I mean, Japanese food, Chinese food, American food. I mean, which is the not healthy choice. I'm sorry, but I wanted to have a heart attack. I'm going for the American food. Fried everything. You're like, why are my French fries deep fried? They're already called fries. Yes, but we have to fry the fries. And I don't mean like just in oil. We have to put them in batter and then deep fry them and then coat them in chocolate and then deep fry them. Look, deep fried Oreos are fucking delicious, okay? So, like, we may deep fry everything, but sometimes it works. And it's fucking genius. Although I have never had a deep fried Reese's peanut butter cup. But I'm sure that's great too. Or like a deep fried Twinkie or anything like that. But deep fried Oreos are fucking good. And you can cheat them. You want to know the cheat? You seriously just get like crescent rolls, like the Pillsbury crescent rolls or store brand ones, doesn't even matter. And you just wrap a crescent roll. It's kind of messy. It's, well, you know, because they're like triangle shapes. You just wrap that around a fucking Oreo and you bake that shit in the oven. It's like the Walmart version of a fried Oreo, but it's still fucking delicious. It's still fucking delicious. Don't do it with a Nutter Butter, though. It doesn't work. They taste like burnt peanut butter. It's disappointing. But you could probably do it with a peanut butter Oreo, though. I just ran out of peanut butter Oreos before I got my crescent rolls. It's a long story, but anyway. And then Japanese food is... Oh, I already said that. What will you be having? Maybe broiled fish? Oh, what a coincidence. I was thinking of having the same. He beckoned over one of the piglets and relayed our order. The piglet nodded, gesturing for us to wait, and disappeared into the back of the restaurant. Oh, goodness, I'm rather tired. I imagine you must be exhausted as well. Are you feeling all right? I'm tired too, but I'm feeling okay. What about you? Oh, I'm better in shape than I appear. I'm in better shape than I appear. Wow, I can't... Words. We know this. I don't know. We know. We're used to this. I'm quite fine. Physically, at least. Huh? I confess I'm feeling a little depressed. Is something wrong? Apart from the, obvious, I mean. Oh, well, it's just that I wasn't really able to help at all during the game. I'm a mere fortune teller after all. What could I have done? Urabe... He sighed and closed his eyes. I felt like he was being too hard on himself. It wasn't like this was supposed to be easy. Well, we're going to be here for 6 more days. I'll bet your skills are going to be really important later on. I wonder. Is he already the traitor right now, or does, like, Mono Pig come to him later? I don't know. Anyway. Come on! I'm sure they will! He gave me a shy smile and said nothing, but I felt like maybe I'd cheered him up, if only a little bit. And the goal of fortune-telling is to provide a slight push. It doesn't provide infallible guidance, nor a clear answer. It's a hint, not a compass. Oh, which is fine. Nature of the beast and all that. He shrugged and looked down. I wonder what's wrong with him. I'm sorry. Well, one, she's always like, what's wrong with you? But also it's literally like, because he's like a fortune teller and he's like, and she's like, I wonder what's wrong with him. Like, what is your damage that you're like, I tell fortunes? I mean, look, you could probably make a decent living doing that. I'm just saying. And like, I've played with tarot cards. I'll play with like a Ouija board. Like, you know what I mean? Those things are fun, but it is just funny. Like when people are like, no, but like serious, like nature just speaks to me. And you're like, you might be fucking crazy. And then just for her to just go, I wonder what's wrong with him. It just came out so inappropriate. It's like, oh, sweetie. Like, you're trying to date this man. Like, you probably shouldn't be trying to figure out what his damage is. Like, just pretend he's fine. Like, it didn't seem polite to just ask him that point blank, but I was worried. I know what she meant, but it just came out funny. At any rate, I apologize for making you listen to my foolish rambling. Oh, no, that's fine. Well, if we manage to survive all this, perhaps I can read your fortune for you. Thanks. Moments later, a piglet appeared with our food. We took it and headed back to the others. Man, I'm starving. Let's dig in. I forget his voice, but like, he's not important. Sorry, Toa, least important. That's why we went down your path first. Wakasa was already stuffing food into his mouth by the time the rest of us had sat down. Oh, and this tastes quite good. Yes, it does. I'm impressed. They were right. The food was delicious. Apparently the piglets had a few master chefs. I mean, after a meal like this, I feel like I'm ready to take on whatever they throw at us tomorrow. Food is a source of all life. And they say that in the morale of an army is more dependent on the quality of its food than any other factor. We've already done all this. I was like, I have read all this before. So, like, what am I doing? It's like we get our food and sit back down, and that's the point where we skip, Spacey. That's where you skip. It was really when Shido started his speech, and I was like, wait. It was slowly dawning on me when Wakasa was talking, and then I skipped to Shido, and I was like, I've already read all this. Catch up, brain. Who should I hang out with? Look at how cute he is! Look at his little chibi character. It's fucking adorable. He's like, I'm so happy. I love their little chibi characters. They're fucking adorable. Urabe? Oh, is something the matter? I just couldn't get to sleep. What's up with you? Oh, nothing really. Just looking into my crystal ball. Really? Yes, I find it very calming. Would you like to have a look? Is that okay? And you're just staring and you're like, it's a glass fucking ball, dude. What the fuck? Normally, no, but for you, I think I can make an exception. Yeah, because then we'll realize there's nothing in there. I stared into the depths of the ball. I love her fucking face. It's so freaking goofy. Her head is as round as that fucking crystal ball. Well, no wonder he's gonna fall for her. He's like, your head reminds me of a... I'm sorry. I do like her, but it's just so funny. Her hair just makes her head look like totally like a fucking little ball, and it's just hilarious. But the look on her face, it's slightly cross-eyed, but it's just hilarious. Like here he's being all like pretty, and she's like, woo! Like being a complete and utter derp. I fucking love it. Oh my god, I love it. Anyway. Can you see anything? No, just a crystal ball. But you're right. It does make you feel nice. Interesting. You're a very happy person. Huh? I only see sorrow. What? In fortunes, I mean. I would prefer to see only the good futures. But sadly, life is not so simple. Well, yeah. But if we didn't have to go through bad stuff every so often, wouldn't we appreciate the good stuff less? Little ball of fucking wisdom up in here. Yes, perhaps you're right. I should thank you. You seem to have lifted my spirits. Awesome! Thanks to you. I think this may be my first sound night of sleep in some time. A state of affairs which is not without a certain degree of irony. Oh. He wrapped his hands around my own. Well, his hands are cold. Oh my god, he's dead, isn't he? Oh my god, he's dead. Look, we've played some games. I'm just saying, it wouldn't surprise me. We've played some games where shit just comes out of left field and you're like, that makes no sense. Okay. We played a lot of games where we're also dead, so I'm just saying. Now, please get some rest. And sweet dreams, Spacey. Spacey! Last name. He last named me. With that, we parted ways and I returned to my room. Whew. Well, I'm definitely sleepy now. Just look at the time. Skip on through that shit. Having a dream. Are we ever going to find out what happened to her parents? I mean, of course we are. But, like... he saw the accident in his crystal ball and warned people, but they didn't listen. I don't know. I'm just trying to go with that. Like, we're all somehow involved in that bus accident, and Mono Pig is the bus driver penalizing? Look, I really have no clue how it works, but... And nobody tell me, because if I see the comments and you're like, yeah, it was like this, I'm going to be like, I will punch you. Don't do it. I'm just really curious. I know we all... I mean, obviously, we're all slowly... what did Toa have to do with it? Nothing, but he had nothing to do with anything. He's just here for no fucking reason. He is like the fluff that they filled in. They're like, well, sure, just throw him in there. To kind of ease you into the game, I guess. Oh, we get to go with Rock this time. Oh. Oh, no, but I don't want to ride with you, because then we won't get to do that in your path. Oh, but I do, because I love you. Anyway, so you and I will be pairing up then. Miyoshi will go with Shirabe, and Wakasa will go with Mitarashi. Good luck, everyone. Do your best. Look at Smirk! Look, he's smirking! That's his happy face. He is ecstatic right now, and I can't handle it. God, I love him. I love the angsty marshmallows. I love the ones that are so angry on the outside and so squishy and soft on the fucking inside. I love them. Love them. Anyway. Right! I will! Although in my case, that probably means I'll be doing my best not to get in the way. I climbed into my cart. It looks like there are 2 sets of controls. One for the wheel and one for the gas. I guess I got the gas. Wait, Urabe won't be able to drive by himself. Oh, we can skip through this because we already... Anyway, I was still thinking about that when what they could be when Shido spoke up. Hit the gas when I give you the signal. I'll follow my orders and we'll make it through this just fine. Right, got it. I set my foot carefully on the gas pedal, but didn't press down. Shido started up the engine. It roared to life with unexpected vigor, and the sudden noise made me jump, but I glanced over at Shido and calmed myself down. He seems like a good guy. I think I can trust him. The engines on the other carts around us started up, the noise filling the air. A piglet holding a flag appeared at the edge of the track. It looked like he'd be given the signal to go. The moment the light turns green, you floor it, all right? We got a straightaway out of the gate, so keep it down. Just wait for my signal. Right. I got myself ready. Almost time. 3, 2, 1. Go! Hit it! Here we go! Bitch, I know how to do this. I know how to put the pedal to the metal. You are going to get fucking... like, you're going to fly out the back of this car. I got this. And then you go and you're like... and you're like, fucking serious? Where is the V8 engine in this motherfucker? Like, what is this? A 1-cylinder engine? Move, cart! What's wrong with you? The moment the light turned green, we were off. I pushed my foot down on the pedal as hard as I could, and the cart roared forward, shoving me into my seat. That initial burst of speed paid off, and with some skillful handling of the wheel, Shido closed in on the group in front of us. We're doing good. Hey, Spacey. Yes? We're about to hit the corner. I need you to let off on the gas and bring your foot up about halfway. If we keep this speed up, we won't make the turn. Right, halfway. I did as he said and felt the cart begin to slow as we turned the corner. Did we have like a very similar conversation with Shirabe when we were with him? Like, just, do you not, him saying the exact same thing, or am I just having like a severe case of deja vu? You ever get that creepy case of deja vu? You ever get that creepy sense of deja vu? Did you ever get that creepy sense of deja vu? As we did, we managed to pass a piglet cart that had been just ahead of us. Here comes another corner. As soon as we're out of this one, hit the gas again. Got it! We glided around the corner, and as soon as we were out of it, I stepped down on the pedal and our cart shot forward. Giving me directions doesn't seem to be distracting him at all. His grip on the wheel is sure, and every movement he makes is precise and calculated. He's been in a lot of high-speed chases, I'm just saying. He was so confident that I didn't feel scared at all. Even though we were going really fast, I was a little surprised. Wow, you're really good at this. We can keep this speed up so long as we can maintain an outside, inside, outside pattern. He was right. We completed our first lap in the lead. Good work. We keep this up and we'll win. I was already thinking about what kind of tea I'd have when suddenly... Ah! What? Oh, now that's angry face. Something slammed into our cart from behind, and I turned to see a pair of piglets shoot past. What the heck? They were waving at us? Shido jerked the wheel hard to the side, barely managing to keep us on course. What was that? It wasn't just a tap, we were hit. It felt like something ran into us. There was no time to think, though. While I was busy focusing on working the gas pedal, Mitarashi and Wakasa flew past us. As they did, their cart ran over one of the question marks on the course, and... What was that sound? It looks like there's more to those question marks than meets the eye. Yeah. Oh, look! There's another one! All right. With an expert twist, Shido sent our cart gliding over one of the question marks. Oh, look! One of the lights are on the dashboard lit up. Specifically, the light next to the button marked boost had turned on. And whatever hit us earlier must have been someone else's missile. I was just focusing on speed, so I didn't notice the question marks. So they are buttons for items, just like I guessed! Miyoshi had said earlier that Alice Kart was a game that allowed you to mess with the other drivers on the track. Before I could try and remember more, I realized we were almost finished with our second lap. Let's try using this button! And I was just thinking the same thing. A boost should, well, do exactly what it says. I shoved my finger down on the button. Whoa! Gah. Don't get thrown off. With a sound like an explosion, our cart shot forward at a tremendous speed. I dug my fingers into the sides of my seat and gritted my teeth. The boost ran out just as we reached the edge of the straightaway, and as it did, the light next to the button turned off. Good. That'll let us close some of the distance. He told me to step on the gas again, and I did. Shido was making an effort to hit the question marks this time, and before long, all the buttons were lit again, including the boost. They're all lit up! He nodded but didn't look over. Listen, Spacey, I don't want to use anything other than the boost. What? But why? The other items are dangerous. We can't take the risk of hurting our fellow players. But he was telling the truth about the items being dangerous. But if we didn't do something, our cart would lose. You're right. I was like, where's my answer? You're right. No, you're right. We can't take that chance. I'm sorry, but I have to admit, I'm glad you agree. Oh, I'm surprised it told us to get love points with him. We've gotten a lot of love points with him, I'm just saying. Like, winning wasn't worth putting our friends in danger. Well, with our awesome teamwork, we only need the boost anyway. Right. Let's do this. We grinned at each other. We should have chosen the opposite one, just so we didn't get love points with him, and then we could have gotten the love points with him when it's his part. Because we're going to have to get the love points with him when it's his part. So, I mean, anyway. We focused to going outside, inside, outside, and slowly but surely moved up in position. Before long, we were behind the lead carts. It's the piglets that shot us in Mitarashi. Look, they're trying to cut him off. Oh no! He was right. If Mitarashi didn't do something, the piglets were going to run into him. All right, here we go. I could see the finish line coming up. Hit the boost. Right! I slammed my fist into the button and the cart leapt forward again. We have you now! But just as we caught up to the piglet's cart... Fucking Mitarashi. Eat this, suckers! What? Suddenly, the piglet cart spun out of control in front of us, flying off the course. Did he use the oil? Damn! With no time to react, our cart shot forward into the same oil slick. I could feel the wheels begin to slide, and our course was taking us straight toward the crashed cart. We're gonna hit them! Let go of the gas. Okay. I pulled my foot back like it had been sitting on a hot coal. And we died. The end. Shido steered into the spin, and our cart straightened out just in time, missing a collision by a hair's breadth. So, like, clearly he said oil slicks before, so, like, the fuck does he do in his spare time? It was closer than I would have liked. He's like, I ride Alice Kart all the motherfucking time, bitch. That was scary. He looks, I'm not sure if he's in panic or like, yeah, it's more like he's in panic, but also this is like, this line does not go with this look at all. Yes, if we'd hit them at that speed, it would have been bad. Oh, are you all right? Yeah, I think so. I let my eyes drift closed for just a moment in relief, and when I opened them, Shido's face was right in front of mine. Shido was looking at me very intently. Are you sure? Your face is pretty red. It's just you're fucking in my face, dude. He frowned and touched a hand to my forehead. Well, yeah, I was kind of scared, but I think I'm turning red because of you. Do you need CPR? Do you need mouth to mouth? Shido, Jesus, that's not how you get the ladies. I mean, maybe. It would work on me because I love him, but anyway. The sudden blaring of the announcer's voice pulled my attention away from Shido and his warm hand. Victory! It looked like Mitarashi and Wakasa had won. Well, it's good that they won, but we could have gotten hurt by that oil. Man, I guess Shido was right to be careful. I let out a long, tired sigh. I'm freaking cold, man. I took my hoodie off because I was like comfortable, and now I'm like freaking cold. I can't put it on because it's across the room and the bird's sitting on me, and I don't want to disrupt him. Unfortunately, nobody else seemed to be doing anything. Hey, your face looks really pale. Are you okay? There wasn't any point to trying to break up the fight, but maybe Urabe could use some help. He looked over at me with an apologetic smile. Thank you for your concern, but I'm only a bit ill from the cart. Please, you needn't worry. Oh, okay. You're very kind. Damn, love points. Yeah. We are about to get tag teamed by like Shido and Urabe at this point. I feel like. Oh, that's so not right. He wiped some sweat off his forehead with a shaky hand and smiled at me again. Oh, here we go. I made the mistake of like scrolling down on the guide, like moving the guide up and see Queen of Hearts, and I just started singing Juice Newton again. So you're welcome, because now you're not going to be able to think of anything else but that. Playing with the Queen of Hearts. Doo-doo. Knowing it ain't really smart. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I can't help it. I can't see Queen of Hearts and not think of the fucking song. Oh. Yes, I'm humming the song. I can't help it. I cannot get it out of my fucking head now. Jesus Christ, this game. We tell him to do his best. Although Wakasa's super sad face is kind of adorable. Like that one. It's like so like, it's so fucking cartoony. I mean, I know he's kind of a cartoon, but like, I'm just, the face is like super cartoony. It's hilarious. Playing with the Queen of Hearts. Joker is the only fool who'll do anything for you. But we don't have a Joker, so I couldn't. That's all I kept thinking. I was like, ha, I hope there's a Joker, so I could be Queen of Hearts. Joker, but there. And when I clicked on the but there is no Joker, so like, that ruined it for me. Oh, guess what's coming up? Guess what's coming up, guys? Joy in my life. I like how in the guide they typed Mirarashi's name wrong and it's Mirarashi now. So funny. I just glanced down, I'm like, we go with Mirarashi? What's wrong with you? I love that so much. No! How dare you? I'm sorry. I'm just a simple monopig. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo. The little chibis are kind of cute. Her eyes are huge in her chibi, which is fine in a chibi character, but... Ooh, about to get our new break time again in like a couple minutes, probably. Couple more minutes. Unless we have a lot of different things in... No, it's stage 3 because we already went with Mirarashi last time and Urabe, so yeah, it was different. You were late, so I went to find you. Yeah, because that's where we go through the death hospital thing, and so we get to actually... That last time we read through all that because we, that was new for Mirarashi's route, so now we don't have to read it. Ha 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 ha. I love the little music behind this. You know what I love? It always starts here. It's like the game is like, you want Shido and you know it, and you're like, I do, but we're going down different rounds. Oh my God. The unfortunate thing is we have to do Shido's route next, and then Shirabe's route, and I don't wanna, cause I like Shido and I want to save him for last. Although we have to do like the hidden route last, which makes sense. But like, anyway, Urabe. We'll talk about that when we're skipping more. Staying up late, are we? I could ask you the same thing. I confess I found myself in a bind and came out to request the assistance of the piglets. What's wrong? During the excitement today, one of my garments caught on something and the hem was torn completely off. Oh, yeah, I see. He held up the damaged hem inside. Perhaps you find it shallow, but this clothing is of great importance to me. I wish to repair it. So you asked to borrow some sewing supplies? Indeed I did, and I am fortunate that they were available. But it appears my skills with needle and thread leaves something to be desired. Leaves something to be desired was a serious understatement. It looked like some sort of textile war zone. Here, let me give it a shot. Are you quite sure? I bet you'd never guess it, but I'm actually pretty good at sewing. Anyone can sew a fucking relatively straight stitch, okay? Look. It may not be the straightest stitch, but I can sew a fucking hem. Like, what is wrong with him? What's wrong with you? It may look a little ridiculous, but the hem is already folded where it rips, right? So you just fold it back under and then you just kind of sew it. And most hems, if a stitch rips out and it rips the whole thing, and then you have the dotted lines where it's been sewn. So you can follow that and make it relatively straight. It's not that complicated, is all I'm saying. Like, it's not like I'm trying to hem pants where I got to get it even all the way around and it's not already, you know what I mean? This is something that is already hemmed that's come apart. There is a line that has been ironed into that fucking thing, so you know where to fold it. Easy. And most likely there's already stitch marks from where the machine stitching went through it. Just follow along that and it's straight. Not that complicated. It's not that hard. I can't believe you can do this. Like, holy shit. Here, hold my beer. Let me do this. Like, he's like, holy shit. You can sew. It's magic. I picked up Urabe's coat and set to work on the damaged area. It made me a little nervous to have him watching me so closely, but I soldiered on. Wow. There, all done. You have my eternal gratitude. Without your assistance, I would have been lost. He seemed really happy. I mean, sure, it's nice to come to his rescue and be able to do something simple like this, so I'm okay with this, but I'm glad I could help. Perhaps someday I can return the favor. My usefulness is limited, but I'm not going to say anything. I've been playing too much Kikuya for a comment like that to not make me think of really inappropriate things. Oh, you don't need to do that. It was easy. Are you all right? I poked myself in the finger with the needle. Oh dear, you must be treated immediately. No, I'm fine, really. I can barely even feel it. But Urabe ignored me and ran off to borrow a first aid kit from the piglets. And now let me see your finger. Sorry. Despite my protests, I ended up getting bandaged anyway. Even though it was barely bleeding, Urabe handled my finger with gentle care. So now we're even, right? I'm afraid the service you've rendered me far outweighs this small gesture. His hands are cold, but it actually feels kind of nice. It occurred to me that maybe I should let myself get poked with needles more often in the future. She's like, what the fuck am I thinking? Yeah, we should actually probably be able to get through and skip most of... Because I'm going to guess every single thing that we do in Chapter 3 is going to be stuff that we've already done. So I'm sure we'll be in it and up to Chapter, Part 4. Well, the end, we get the break time, we'll probably be with him. So then we should be in his route. And yeah. So maybe what we can do is just finish up. Hold on, what is Steam doing? Okay, Steam, I don't know why you're trying to re-update right now, but anyway. Um, but yeah, bleh. We can just do this, and then we'll start part 4 of his in the next part. We won't, well, you know what I mean? So this might be a little bit shorter, roughly around time. But, and I was thinking about, what were we talking about before? What the fuck were we talking about? And I was like, we'll talk about that when we're done with break time. This is why I'm not like, wait, hold on. Hold that thought. Put a pin in it because I forget. Where the fuck did we put a pin in? Wow. I don't even remember. Something about... I don't know. I mean, I know I don't think it was the same thing because I'm trying to think. And, but just as I was beginning to run out of breath, Urabe held out his hand. Here. Thanks. That's different. Oh, interesting. I reached out and wrapped my hand around his. Only a bit longer and we'll have evaded that beast for the time being. Stay strong. I'm sure he's scared too, but he was thoughtful enough to make sure I was okay. It's really nice of him. That's interesting, maybe because we have more love points with him, we get little hidden scenes. Oh, I like that. That's nice. I've never noticed that in the other ones, but he's kind of mysterious though. I wonder what he was going to say earlier. I didn't bring it up because it wasn't the sort of thing you bring up when you're running for your life, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. Interesting. We kept going for a little while longer before finally slowing down. There was no sign that the monster had managed to follow us. Phew! Well, wait a minute. Hold on. We've never gone to any of these twice before, have we? Because we've gone to each one once. Because... Yeah. This is our 4th route, right? Okay, so we wouldn't know if there's little scenes like this, because we've never gone through this part twice before. We've done each one once. Because Toa's with Shirabe, right? And then we've gone through with Mayoshi, and then we went through Mirashi, and now we're going through Urabe, so we're going through this a second time. So when we go through Shido, we'll go through that a second time. So oh, that's kind of cool. That's why I've never noticed, because we've never done this one twice. Anyway, phew. Is something the matter? You look somewhat distraught. What? Really? Indeed. Although I confess it was rather fetching in a way. You look a bit like this. He scrunched up his face in what I assumed was supposed to be an imitation of my own, and I felt myself grin. Of course, that one is far better. Sadly, a venue such as this one hardly lends itself to smiles from anyone. There's nothing to be gained from giving into fear, however. Remain composed and you'll emerge unscathed. I guarantee it. I'll do my best. Oh, can I ask you something? Of course. Well, I was just wondering what, you were trying to say earlier. The cheer on his face suddenly disappeared. I'd never seen him look that way before. Spacey, what would you say if I... Yes? No, never mind. I apologize, but perhaps we should focus our efforts on leaving this place. That's not an answer. He gave me a soft grin as if nothing had happened. Mitarashi's like, dude, could you guys, like, stop making out in the corner? I'm like, oh, Mitarashi, you're still here. It's like, the fuck, guys. So I like that. I like that there's little... Come on! It said, come on, Urabe. Why would we have to say that? Wouldn't you think... Hold on a second. Hold on. I want to see what happens... Wait, hold on. No, that's not far enough back. Huh. Okay, here we go. I wonder what happens. I just want to come back here. Because the guide says, come on, Urabe, but that gives us... Okay, if we say Mirashi, wait. What is it? It just seems like whatever Urabe wants to tell us is really important. We should listen to him. I grabbed Mirashi's arm, but he shook it off with an irritated frown. That was girl's scream. I'm not standing around while she's out there. But, oh! That was when I realized that his alarm was going off. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Oh, that's in. Okay. All right. Hold on. So I'm gonna. We'll go back and skip back. But what the hell's wrong with you? Listening to whatever this joker has to say is more important than somebody's life? I tried to warn Mitarashi that he needed to calm down, but before I could even open my mouth, his bracelet made it sound like a heart monitor that had lost its signal and then went silent. What? Game over. Damn it! I let myself get too worked up. Are you okay? He didn't respond, just stormed off up the stairs. Oh, we ought to follow him. A is correct about the danger I fear. Right. We headed off after Mitarashi. Okay, so no, I was just curious because I'm like, why would we say that? All right, okay. I'm like, wait, that gave us love points. But there's a reason for that. So, okay. But at least we got to do that. I'm gonna bet, I would take a guess that maybe we're supposed to say that to him when we're going down maybe the last route. Because this is still all the common stuff, right? But I was just curious, if we're in a route and we have two choices, but we are sit here with two different guys, and one gives us love points for guy A, you would think the other one gives us points for guy B, but it doesn't, it fucks us up. But that was interesting to do, so that was funsies. Did you have fun? I had fun. And, I mean, we wasted some time, so maybe we won't be able to finish this. I don't know. Oh, get ready. We get to get mad again. Yay. Well, I mean... Man, I wish I could remember what we were talking about earlier. I'm going to go... I have to go back to that part and, like, listen, and then we'll have to start the next part. So, this is what I was saying. I don't know. Game over. He's just all getting all angry, and he doesn't seem to care whether she's okay or not. What's wrong with you? I think we knocked his glasses off by yelling at him. Sorry, man. Yeah. Damn right you're sorry. Punch you so hard your cuts will start bleeding again. But, like, where are those scars from? And why does she have bandages, too? Like, what's the deal? So we're just skipping through, and my brain is overworked because I'm seriously trying to remember what I was thinking. I don't know. We were talking about, obviously we have to do the other guy last. That makes sense. But, like, is there a reason that we can't do Shirabe next and then do Shido after that? Like, we can't flip those two? Like, could we? Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's the track I was on, but my brain is always thinking that. But anyway, we'll just follow the guide, because I doubt by the time you see this, I'll probably maybe have finished the game. I have to get ahead. I have to get really ahead for Christmas. I don't know when this is going up, but yeah, got a lot of shit to do, so we probably won't... Actually, I think we just have to record this one, before... I think I just have to finish this route before Christmas. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. I don't know. I think I have to do Shido's route too. So it's not even like I could be like, yeah, leave it below because it'll be forever before I can record it. I'm gonna have to record it before this even goes up. So, man, what am I gonna do? Got it. Do my best, Shido. For you, because I love you. All right, here we go. I'm just clicking things. I don't know what I'm just kidding. We'd already done this 6 times. 4 times. This is the 4th time, right? Yeah, 4th time. The first time we did it without a guide. And we kind of fucked up that one time and we had to go back and redo it. Thought there was one time I actually had to look it up. I'm like, I don't get this. Wait. Maybe that was the time we fucked it up. I don't know. Oh, what should we do? Trust Urabe. Keep calm and trust Urabe. I didn't have like, or you know those shirts that have like so-and-so, 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 and so-and-so, and so, like whatever. I need that with all my like anime and like Otome boys, but it would be like, the shirt would just be a wall of text. Just in tiny little print everywhere. You're like, what the fuck is on your shirt? All my harem boys. Anyway, I can't keep going. But just as I was about to collapse, I felt someone grab my hand. Watch out! The blast slammed into me, and I felt my body begin to fall when... Urabe. He'd wrapped his arms around me and turned his back to the explosion. Are you okay? Yes, I am. All right. But more importantly, are you? I'm fine. Good. He protected me. Gah! I held up an arm to cover my face, but the blast hit me with such force that I could feel my mind start to drift into unconsciousness. That was a lot to try to do in a one breath. Anyway. I have only known you a scant 3 days, and yet I feel as though I've been fighting alongside you all my life. That is like the weirdest thing to say to someone, but coming from him, I expect it, so I shouldn't think it's weird. It's like, no, you're weird enough to say that. You were a light that shone into the darkness of my soul. Is he crying? Okay. Just imagine. I understand in this scenario, your emotions are running high, so you're like love-hate for people. You're going to be like, I super like this person, or I super hate this person. Your emotions are going to be intense. But like, could you fucking imagine after 3 days and being like, I feel like I've been fighting beside you my whole life. You were a light in my darkness of my soul, and he starts crying. You would not be able to take that man fucking seriously. Like, you'd be like, you know exactly what you'd say? What's wrong with you? That's exactly what you'd fucking say. Tagline. What is wrong with you? Anyway. You'll be safe here, but this is farewell, Spacey. No, don't. He carefully laid me down on the ground, then turned and walked away. How dare you? I can't let him go, but my body won't move. As I watched him fade into the billowing smoke, my mind slipped into unconsciousness. The end. No, we're gonna get to chapter 4, so we're gonna go a little. Because we get to get mad at Monopig, which we've already done, and then we get a break time, and we'll see what happens because. Shido, where's Urabe? I need him. I can't live without him. But Shido, I love him. Putting a little girl like mine in that kind of danger is just. What's wrong with you? We've gotten to say that so much this part, and I'm very excited. Monopig! Hugstein! Sure, that's my name. It's Monopig. Jazz hands! We skimmed so much in the first part that we miss out on Monopig and Jazz hands. Jazz hands is still the real MVP of this game, is all I'm saying. Like, I don't know why I love Jazz hands so much, but I do. Is something wrong, Spacey? And we've done all we can for tonight. Oh, what is it? I stopped halfway up the ramp. I want to go have another look. Why? I feel like if I go back to the hotel now, I'll never get to see him again. There was no way I could forget the tears I'd seen in Urabe's eyes when he said goodbye. Well, maybe, but... Yeah, we've been all over the park and we didn't see anything. Exactly. We can also keep looking tomorrow. I know, I just feel like I ought to do this, okay? I gotta do this, okay? I turned and ran back down the ramp. They can't all chase me. Hey! The others moved to chase after me, but as they did, the hotel began to pull away from the dock. You idiot! Sorry! I stood there for a few minutes watching them pull away. Sorry, guys. I know this might throw a bit of a wrench in things, but I can't just leave him out there. Maybe there had been a better maybe there had been a better way to deal with that situation, but I hadn't been able to think of one. Well, I said I was doing this to go look for Urabe, so I guess I'd better start doing that. Part of me was a little scared too. What if he hadn't made it and he had betrayed us? But he had still helped us out in the end. We'd be dead without him. I just kind of wandered for a while until I found myself in the plaza. This is where I met him for the first time. It felt like we'd known each other a lot longer than just a few days. Crazy gets to you real fast, doesn't it? I never would have guessed something like this was going to happen. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I headed over to Alice Cart, the attraction we'd gone through the day before. You know, Urabe asked to ride alone, didn't he? He looked pretty sick afterwards, and I just assumed he was car sick. But what if he'd looked that way because betraying us was really bothering him? Suddenly, my cell phone rang. Hello? Spacey? Shido! Yeah, that was pretty reckless of you. Yeah, I know. We understand how you feel. Uh-huh. But you need to look before you can leap, and you need to take good care of yourself. We're all really worried back here. Okay, I'm sorry I made you all worry. I reassured him that everything was all right and then hung up. I guess that caused more trouble than I thought, although it is nice to know they're worried about me. Still, Shido was right that I probably should have thought things through a little better. Well, you live and you learn. I headed off to see if I could find Urabe somewhere else. Eventually, I made my way to the very first attraction we'd gone through, Samurai Fantasy 7. Wow, he's not here either. I was about to give up and leave when I saw something out of the corner of my eye. I turned, and there he was. How romantically beautiful! And that's actually a really good CG. He looks so sad. He's just standing there with the fucking crystal ball hovering. This is like the weirdest thing about him. You're like, that makes no logical fucking sense in the real. I don't think physics tells me that shouldn't. I don't know, but I don't know much about physics and things, but I'm thinking that that's not how that's supposed to work. But Urabe seemed to be absorbed in some kind of meditation. He was sitting beneath a tree, illuminated by the soft glow of streetlights. Urabe! What? Oh, why are you here? His eyes went wide with surprise as I rushed over. Well, when you left, you just looked really lonely. Oh. I couldn't leave you behind. It's not just me either. Everybody else is worried about you too. I'd run out of things to say, so I simply closed my mouth. For several long moments, the only sound was the quiet whisper of the wind. Oh, I guess I never thought about why he might be here meditating by himself. I'd been so excited to find Urabe that I hadn't even considered why we hadn't found him earlier, or that maybe he wasn't ready to see us, or what he'd do. Urabe... His eyes shifted to me and then looked out at Samurai Fantasy 7. And this was where it began. Huh? The first game that we all faced together. It was also the first time that I touched your hand. Would you care to sit down and talk? Sure. You're always in such high spirits. It's quite refreshing. He gave me a soft smile that seemed genuinely happy, and I grinned back. Well, that went better than expected. We sat down on a bench. Most of what we talked about wasn't important, and we both felt a little awkward. We didn't bring up Hogstein or Urabe's betrayal. There were a lot of things I wanted to ask him, but I didn't want to strain the tenuous bond of friendship we seemed to have just created. So I talked about whatever I could think of. I wanted to know more about him, and I found I wanted him to know more about me, too. What's this feeling? Hopefully the end of the chapter. Yes, okay. I was hopefully the end of the chapter, because, I did not think that was going to go on that long. So we are going to wrap this part up here, because now we are on stage 4, and this is perfect. We will start here when we come back in the next part. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.